This is Rosie coming to you from Florida. So, today we're going to talk a little bit about your thoughts and how your thoughts dictate your results. So, I don't know how much you pay attention to the thoughts and the words that you speak, but they are vibrations and they are what pull forth the results that we are experiencing right here and now in every area of our life. Even if you don't put voice to those words, which makes it more powerful, the thoughts you're thinking will determine what happens in your life. So if you're not aware, thoughts will determine your feelings. How you feel will determine your actions, and the actions you take dictate what results that you have in this world. So it's really important to pay attention to the thoughts that you're thinking and the words that you're putting out there in the world. It might be fun to do a little exercise and just record yourself for a little while and pay attention to the thoughts that you are thinking. Are they of a high vibration? Are they of a low vibration? Are you speaking into existence the things you would like to have in your life? Are you acting as if you already have those things? Or are you doubting yourself or allowing the thoughts of others to cause you to doubt yourself? Or you're saying, oh, I can't have that. I can't do that. I can't go there. I don't have money. What are the thoughts that you think throughout the day? Start to pay attention to that. And, even if you aren't necessarily feeling fully deserving of the things you would like to have in your life, if we create those thoughts, if we think and speak those things, our subconscious mind doesn't know any difference whether that is reality or that is just a thought you're thinking. It doesn't have that level of discernment. So if we think and speak as if we already have everything that we would like to have and give thanks for it, it calls that into our being. It calls the people, places, circumstances we would love to have into our life. So just think about that a little bit today and this week as you go about your business, to pay attention to what those thoughts are so that you can adjust and shift so that you are not blocking the things you would love from coming to you, but you're actually drawing them to you. This is, everybody knows about the law of attraction, or most people have heard about the law of attraction at this point. And that what you think about, you bring about. But that is a secondary law. The primary law is the law of vibration. And you know what? Give me 1 second. Just a second of grace here. Okay, there we go. So we don't have any interruptions. But the law of vibration is keeping yourself on the frequency of what you would love to have and knowing that feeling as if you already have it. As I said, your subconscious doesn't know any difference between the reality of you having it or you just thinking and feeling as if you have it. And when you do this, use all 5 senses. If you haven't created a vision of what you would like your life to look like, make sure you take some time to sit down and do that. I do have some visioning workshops coming up. If you follow my Living Your Best Life group on Facebook, you will definitely see those posted. But it's really important to have a clear vision of what we would like to have in life. The 4 areas that I help people to work in are health and well-being, love and relationship, vocare or mission, what your mission is in life. Hopefully that's where you can make your money, because if you're doing something you're really passionate about, money will come to you much more easily. And then the 4th area is time, money, and location freedom. So take some time and think about what you would love in those areas. What does living your best life look like to you? What would you like more of? What would you like less of in your life? And put these things in writing. Super powerful to put things in writing. It's like placing an order with the universe. If you don't know what you want, how can the universe possibly know what to bring you? So take some time for yourself to do that. Otherwise, you just keep, going along, allowing life to happen instead of directing it. We can direct our own lives, but we have to have a blueprint so the universe knows where we are going. What else do I have for you today? Okay, so the law of vibration. So once you have that vision, take some time every day to clearly see yourself in that vision using all five senses. You know, what do you smell when you're living your best life? What do you see? What do you hear? You know, for me, I'm by the sea and I hear the waves crashing and I smell the salt in the air. Let me tell you guys a little story of some of my recent manifestations. So in December, I was back in Mount Shasta, California. It was cold, it was snowy, we were having lots of snowstorms, and I really don't like the cold and the snow. I do not enjoy it. I love the warmth, I love the humidity, I love the ocean. Warm ocean, let me be specific. And be as specific as possible when you do your visions as well. The more specific you are, the more quickly the universe can bring that to you. So, in Mount Shasta in December, all these snowstorms keep happening. I'm kind of getting depressed because I don't really like being in the cold and the snow. Um, I grew up in it, but I'm not really a snow girl. So, really wanted to get to Florida or Jamaica. I didn't have any idea how that was going to happen. And here's another point too. You don't need to know the how. If you know the result of where you're trying to get to and you can feel that, you can feel what that would feel like. Being in that feeling state, being in that vibration is what is going to draw all the people, places and things you need to you. So, we're in California. We're in the snow. It's cold. My son also really wanted to come to Florida because he's got some good friends down here. And he really wanted to go. His dream was to go to Disney World for his 10th birthday, to go to Galaxy's Edge. He's a huge Star Wars fan. So, he kept visioning that, and he's a great manifester. We both are. He's a manifester. I'm a manifesting generator, if you know human design. If you don't know human design, you know what? That's a video I'll do on another day. But it's very interesting. It's how we function in life. So, anyway, back to the story. We're in Mount Shasta. We're envisioning being in Florida. Next thing you know, I get a phone call from my dad who has a place on the Gulf Coast in Florida, and he would like us to come down and visit. So we come down to Florida. We visit my dad. I go and spend some time in Daytona Beach area visiting my cousin who just moved to Florida as well. And then I had some friends in Southern Florida who invited me to come down and stay with them. And I just kept envisioning my place, and my place had a pool. um, and it took some time. It took some time to, you know, get in that vibration and call in all the circumstances to make this all line up. But needless to say, I am here in my pool, in my place in Florida. For my son's 10th birthday, which was May 8th, we went to Disney World. We went to Galaxy's Edge. He got to meet Chewbacca and, let's see, Darth Vader and Kylo Ren and a number of different Star Wars characters, which often you don't see so many characters out each day, but he got to meet, I don't know, at least 5 or 6 of them. Kylo Ren tried to recruit him to the dark side. He got to make his own lightsaber. And he said it was the best day of his life. Now, we had no idea how that was going to happen, but we envisioned it, and we stayed in the vibration of that happening. I had no idea how I was going to afford to take him to Disney World. It's not cheap, if you know, as I'm sure a lot of you know. No idea how it was going to happen. And since I came down here, so much abundance has been flowing in, and I just keep giving thanks. That's another key point as well, is giving thanks, being in a state of gratitude. I don't know how many of you know, but I am a certified dream builder coach through Mary Morrissey and the Brave Thinking Institute. And, I went through the whole program myself. And I definitely owe so much gratitude to Mary Morrissey because I really, I've been studying spiritual principles for quite some time, but I really feel like going through that Dream Builder course and 8 spiritual secrets to manifesting your money, that these are the things that really help turn my life around. So, I am here to share these things with you. I know that it is my life's mission to help people find their gifts, help them follow that path, get the mentors and resources they need. And I know that I am here to help people live their best life, to really help you dream out, dream up, dream big what that fully looks like. So I do one-on-one coaching. I do group coaching. We do mastermind groups that are limited to 7 people, where those 7 people are working together for a 6-week period to bring about their dreams. I also do a 12-week Dream Builder course, helping people go through the steps of, how to live your best life. That's how I got to where I am at right now, is through those classes, through learning those principles and putting it into action. So next week, I do have another visioning workshop happening. We currently have a Flow into Abundance class happening, and both of those are offered for free. Those are my gifts to my community. And then if you want to go further, there are additional programs available. But I really wanted to give people a little jump start to that. Now I've heard this before, and I am realizing in hindsight, when people don't invest in themselves, when you give things to people for free, they often don't fully put their energy into it or really do the work necessary to show up and really make this happen. So my visioning workshops I will offer, but this will be the last time I'm offering the Flow into Abundance course for free. You can jump in and join us. I do have recordings. We will be doing the 4th lesson this week. It's an 8-week course. You can jump in if you go on my Facebook page, Rosie Ware, the Soul Adventures page, the Living Your Best Life group. Those are all on Facebook. I'm also on Instagram at Soul Adventurer or Soul Adventures Foundation. You can find this information in any of those places. So, yeah, I would love to help you take the steps necessary to live your best life as well. The universe is abundant. We all deserve to have everything we would love to have in our lives. So I always like to end my session sending Reiki out to the world, sending peace and love. Peace and love are of very high vibrations. So I'm just sending lots of peace and love out to you. Just receive that energy. Know that I would love to see all of you living your best life. All right, bye for now. Blessings.